The Trinamool Congress has launched a fierce attack against the Election Commission of India, demanding dissolution of the Lok Sabha and calling a fresh election. It has cited widespread irregularities in the voter list. Speaking at the Kolkata airport, TMC's General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee questioned the integrity of the electoral process and accused the BJP of using a tampered voter list to come to power. His comments followed a protest in Delhi, where MPs from the India bloc, including several TMC MPs, were detained by the police. Banerjee, in fact, demanded criminal proceedings against the former CEC if the voter list was tampered with. Now to what happened in this apex court regarding this matter. The Supreme Court has said that the results of the Election Commission's ongoing special intensive revision of the Bihar voter list can be set aside as late as September. Remember, that will be just 2 months before the crucial assembly elections expected in Bihar. And the Supreme Court has said if the illegality is proven in the process, then the entire exercise will be set aside. This assurance was in response to the arguments about the authority of the Election Commission, which sought 11 documents from Bihar residents to re-verify themselves as voters to establish that fact. First up the story, and then I bring in the guests.
अगर वोटर लिस्ट में कोई भी इरेगुलरिटी है तो भाई लोकसभा डिसॉल्व होनी चाहिए. अभी पिक्चर बाकी है.
Showdown over voter list revision. Opposition versus the poll panel. Trinamool Congress and Rahul Gandhi raising the stakes and the attack. TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee upped the ante on the Election Commission, demanding that if SIR has to be done, it should be across the country, and for that, the Lok Sabha should be dissolved, as MPs were elected on the same voter list that EC now says is not right.
पहला कदम चुनाव आयोग का यह होना चाहिए कि अगर वोटर लिस्ट में कोई भी इरेगुलरिटी है तो भाई लोकसभा डिसॉल्व होनी चाहिए. आप लोकसभा डिसॉल्व करिए, पूरा देश में एसआईआर करिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन एक सिलेक्टिव नहीं कर सकते ना.
He should go to Mr. Rahul Gandhi and say, the first Karnataka government should resign, Telangana government they should resign. Entire demographic design of West Bengal water districts will change. खाली प्लॉट में कम से कम एक साथ 15 करोड़ 20 वोट करके रख दिया. ऐसा तो नहीं चल सकता. तो हम लोग इसके खिलाफ नहीं. जो भी राहुल गांधी उन्होंने बोलना चाहते बोले.
Doubling down on the attack on the poll panel, Rahul Gandhi claimed there is more to come. This is a day after high drama on the capital streets and days after his presentation alleging voter list rigging.
सिर्फ एक सीट नहीं है, बहुत सारी सीट्स. तो ये नेशनल लेवल पे किया जा रहा है, सिस्टमैटिकली किया जा रहा है. इलेक्शन कमीशन जानता है, हम जानते हैं. अभी पिक्चर बाकी है.
The Election Commission has rejected Rahul's charges and has asked either file a sworn affidavit or apologize. India bloc leaders also protested wearing t-shirts featuring the name Minta Devi. A voter allegedly listed as 124 years old in the Election Commission's voter list. The poll panel said the claim was false and that it was just a typo error. The BJP has been attacking the opposition for disrupting parliament over the SIR issue.
हर पार्टी, हर भारतीय को किसी भी मुद्दे में प्रोटेस्ट करने का राइट है, मगर सदन में दूसरे सदस्यों का हक को छीनने का अधिकार नहीं है. जब से पार्लियामेंट शुरू हुआ है, तब से लगातार ये हंगामा कर रहे हैं.
As the political showdown escalated, the Bihar SIR battle also raised the heat in the top court that is hearing multiple challenges to the exercise. The court on Tuesday said the newer voter list can be cancelled if illegality is proven. Amid heated arguments, the petitioners pointed out that it is not for the EC to decide on anyone's citizenship as the poll body was never intended to be the policeman of citizenship. As both sides thrashed it out in the courtroom, about a dozen Bihar voters who have been declared dead in the EC draft turned up in the Supreme Court.
राघोपुर का भी है, हाजीपुर का भी है, सब जगह भोजपुर के भी कुछ लोग हैं। अच्छा, तो आज आप लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट में पेश हुए, आप लोगों ने अपनी बात कही।
The Election Commission lawyers said that they should go to the local EC officials and get the corrections made. The court will continue hearing the case. NDTV Bureau Report.
Joining me on the show tonight, Radhika Khera, spokesperson of the BJP. Meeta Chakravarti is representing the Congress. We have Professor Sajjan Kumar, political analyst, and also Tausif Rahman, spokesperson of the TMC. Professor Sajjan Kumar, let me begin with the developments of the Supreme Court. How do you look at the Supreme Court's, assurance which has come in that if this entire exercise is found to be faulty, then it will be set aside as late as September?
We do not see any considerable shift in the position of Supreme Court, because that is with a big if illegality is proven, then certainly, I mean, there is no doubt that it would be set aside. But hitherto, Supreme Court has refused to interfere into the proceedings the way Election Commission has been undertaking. This is one. Two, the observation that we see, I think Supreme Court also takes cognizance. I mean, the subtext of the legal battle is always when the judges take cognizance that there is also a political side to the argument. And Supreme Court takes these pragmatic views in its consideration. That is why you see many a time Supreme Court takes suo motu action, comes with something spectacular order, and many times they just let the process continue with giving the kind of assurances that we have seen. So what is here? If you see in perspective, we have seen the era wherein when the Congress was the dominant party, you had the attempt by the opposition party called non-Congressism. Now we have been witnessing in the last, particularly since 2014 onward, a new wave of opposition leaders trying to, opposition parties trying to come up with the plank of non-BJP-ism, right? So therefore, initially, 1990s was about communal versus secular, but I think that course has run its course. And therefore, now you see that it's no more Hindutva versus minority or secular versus communalism. It's coming via the framing of constitution versus, the people of India. And that has been the plank of opposition. That worked, we saw the constitution in danger plank, which was there in 2024 election. Now you see, this is also a run of the same sort of a plank. And therefore, what we see that this is primarily a political battle. This is a political battle, and wherein you are trying to encircle the BJP. And this is the only plank when you see otherwise divided opposition, they are trying to come together. So this is coherence. But the last point, underneath this coherence, you see also contradiction. For TMC, it is not a constitutional problem. It is a problem of selectivity, one state versus the other state. For Congress, it's a constitutional problem. So that way, primarily you see, this issue is going to be about the constitution. How much resonance it is going to be on the ground, I am in Bihar. I at least do not see SIR issue as the dominant determinant in people's conversation. So that has to be seen whether it is the top engagement among the leaders and the party or whether it is going to percolate on the ground also. Yes.
Sajjan, you have made that point about what are you sensing from the ground. I'm going to come back to you in just a bit. But before that, Tausifur Rahman, here is General Secretary of your party who has said clearly that the Lok Sabha should be dissolved. Why should it be dissolved?
Jai Hind and Joy Bangla. Good evening to everyone. Ma'am, we have certain questions. I mean, there is a problem from ECI backed by BJP relating voters list in India. Okay. So why in 2025 we cannot have access to a digitalized voter list? Why is the SIR being conducted forcefully, especially in opposition ruling states? Even if I accept the ECI's claim that there are irregularities in the voter list, this is the same list used in 2024 Lok Sabha election as said by Abhishek Bandyopadhyay, based on which the current Prime Minister and the government were elected. If there are irregularities, I repeat myself again, the entire Union Minister must resign. And tell me something, Maria ji, why should the BJP defend the ECI? The ECI is supposed to be a neutral body. If it's truly neutral, it should sit down with MPs and not with 30 MPs only. We are the people representatives elected by over 20 to 25 lakh voters, ma'am. Yet the ECI has reduced to acting as a government representative. The BJP has turned.
No,
Let me be very
that's a
clear,
point
ma'am.
that we have been
Ma'am,
raising
let me be very
repeatedly.
clear.
But
No.
how is dissolving the Lok
Why
Sabha
not?
really a solution here?
Why not? If there was a problem, if there is a problem in 2025, this is the same problem occurred in 2024 as well. People gave you blessings. You formed the government. You became the honorable prime minister, finance, defense, each and everything. Now you have a problem with the same voter list, with the same blessing. So if there is a problem, I request there should be a re-election and the honorable prime minister should resign,
Radhika
followed by
Khera?
TMC.
Okay.
TMC will resign as well.
Radhika Khera.
We are not going back.
Okay, Radhika Khera.
Good evening. Maria, this demand from Mamta Banerjee and her nephew to dissolve the Lok Sabha over an alleged voter list discrepancy is not about protecting democracy. It's about protecting her own political relevance. Now let's talk about facts. If the voter list is such a catastrophe, then let's take the legal route. File complaints, submit evidence, challenge it before the Election Commission or the courts. The TMC has done nothing of that. Instead, they are staging street drama because chaos is the oxygen that they survive on. Now, this is coming from a party whose own record in Bengal is marred by booth capturing, voter intimidation, and preventing opposition polling agents from even entering booths. So please don't give us long lectures about democracy and how elections are held. If Mamta Banerjee truly believes that the system is so compromised that the Lok Sabha should be dissolved, then why doesn't she start by dissolving her own assembly, her own government first, and then maybe Rahul Gandhi's 3 states can follow, and the other Tamil Nadu and the other governments, Bihar, Jammu, Kashmir. And I'm sure Mr. Abdullah is not going to do that because he's made it absolutely clear that he believes there's nothing wrong. So then Jharkhand, we can start with West Bengal, Jharkhand, Himachal, Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu. Why the hypocrisy? Let's walk the talk. Why are they shying away? Because they want the powers and want to cry foul because they know that they are going to lose the upcoming Vidhan Sabha elections in the other states. So there's a kahavat in Hindi that goes very well with this, Nach na jane aagan tera. Now let's make some facts very clear. Supreme Court today heard the Bihar SIR matter and they have made it absolutely clear on what these people were shouting about. The Aadhaar or the ration cards are not inclusive proofs of residence, and that's the law, and that the EC is acting within the law. But Mamta Banerjee and her India Alliance partners are not interested in the law. And if you even remember, they're talking about we have all come together. Well, the Congress, a Congress MP has recently, a day before yesterday only, has gone on record to say that the Aam Aadmi Party has done dhandali in the voter list in Punjab, and that's how they've won. So one India Alliance member has exposed another India Alliance member.
Okay.
And let's not forget, in Karnataka, their own Congress ruled state and India Alliance partner, their own cooperative minister, Mr. K.N. Rajana, a senior state tribal leader, publicly contradicted Rahul Gandhi's voter list narrative, and he said that what Rahul Gandhi was claiming isn't true. And he also said that this has been happening during the Congress party and rule, and we were quiet. Why were we quiet then? Now, within 6 hours of him raising that issue, he was forced to resign. Why is Mamta Banerjee not talking about that? She should call up Rahul Gandhi, pick up this phone and say, Rahul, this is not correct. When he's exposing
Congress.
you should let him
Okay, let Meeta Chakrabarti now come in.
Maria, can I come in?
One moment. Meeta Chakrabarti, here is the TMC, which has upped the ante. Of course, yesterday, all of you were united. It's a near, after a long time, we are seeing consensus within the opposition, within the India bloc, in fact, to ensure that you are trying to corner the government. But on this particular issue of dissolving the Lok Sabha, is the Congress also on board?
Good evening to all your viewers and good evening to the fellow co-panelists as well. Now, firstly, Congress believes in democracy, Congress believes in the Constitution, so we will not resort to anything which goes against the Constitution of the country or which goes against the democracy. I'm not here to defend TMC's standpoint. I think TMC has its own spokesperson who is well equipped to defend what Abhishek Banerjee had said earlier today. Now, having said that, let us go back to the basics. People who work with data analytics, people who work with data quality, we know how important the quality of data is. In Rahul Gandhi's press conference, very specific allegations were made with numbers, with photographs, with names, with the way we have manually done image mapping and comparison. there are independent fact check companies like Alt News who had gone, and even journalists from India Today, who had gone and established some of these claims as facts. I know it may sound hilarious, but we're talking about the democratic process in the largest democracy of the world. It was indeed found to be a fact that 60 voters were registered in one-bedroom apartment. There was another one-bedroom apartment, ma'am, where 46 voters were registered. There were thousands of entries where house number was given as 0 and where father's name was written as A, B, C, D, E, F. Now, I am assuming that people who do data entry or people who work in those offices, whether they are contractual employees or whether they're permanent employees, I'm assuming that they have some basic education, at least education enough to understand that house numbers cannot be 0 for thousands of entries and father's name cannot be ABCD for thousands of entries. Forget about the 11,000 duplicate voters that we exposed, or forget about people not having photographs or invisible photographs. Now, these entries were made, and they were made on a massive scale voter manipulation in this assembly, one assembly constituency of Mahadevpura, part of Bangalore Central.
You have raised some concerns. And you know, the only issue is...
30 more seconds, please. 30 more seconds,
You don't have to scream here. We give equal time to everyone. I'll give you 30 seconds. You get your 30 seconds. You'll get your 30 seconds. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Yes. It really affects me, not as a Congress spokesperson or a Congress worker. And by the way, I was part of that Raj Bhavan Abhijan this afternoon that you have been showing. It affects me not only as a Congress worker, but it affects me as a voter and as Indian citizen that are
fine. I get your point of view. Radhika, come in on this.
We need to work together to get this corrected. We cannot
30 seconds are up, ma'am.
Yes. Radhika, let's have Radhika and Meeta on the screen now, please. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. This is our Constitution of India. A small pocketbook version is what is carried by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra every day, and it is weight. Please let me know, madam, which page of this Constitution and which article of this Constitution gives Rahul Gandhi the right to disclose someone's someone's voter ID card number, bring them out, disclose their privacy. We saw, Maria, couple of days back after that press conference, an entire family in Karnataka had to come out displaying their voter ID cards. They were standing displaying their voter cards as if they were convicts standing in a police station with their card hota hai na jo अपराधियों के हाथ में. What article of this constitution, Meeta ji, gives Rahul Gandhi the right and his sister the right to wear a t-shirt and talk about Minta Devi and not doing your research and talking about ECs and competence? Yes, there was a discrepancy, but that lady is here and your journalists have also gone and there was a clerical error. You should talk about that, but you lied. And please also tell me which page of this constitution gives Rahul Gandhi the right to make the Corporation Minister, Mr. K.N. Rajanna, a senior scheduled tribe leader of the Congress party, who has also taken oath, like Rahul Gandhi has taken oath, he is also on oath, and on oath he said the following words, that the Dhanli happened during the Congress era, and it is very unfortunate that Rahul Gandhi overlooked it then and today are blaming the centre. Why was he sacked from the cabinet? Why was he asked within 6 hours to put in his papers?
I've just enough time for Meeta and then I'll give the last word to Sajjan. Please go ahead. Meeta, quickly.
Can I please Yes. So you have already proven my point. Instead of commenting on the quality of data, or instead of pointing on commenting on the allegations, specific allegations made, you are talking about data privacy. You are talking about how come the identities were disclosed. You are not talking about the larger problem that we are dealing with.
Madam, the old news that you were quoting, the same Mohammed Zubair, the way he tweeted about those people, we already seen what happened to Nupur Sharma because of old news.
Listen to her. She was listening to your argument. No, Radhika. She was listening to your argument. You'll have to extend that courtesy. Please calm down, Meeta. Please go ahead and speak.
You can I make more time without
yes, Radhika.
It's not fair. Give us equal time.
No, both of you have got equal time. I should not be told about the time. Please go ahead.
We have the maximum seats.
Okay, Radhika. You have spoken. Please, Meeta, let her make a point and then please, let's extend that courtesy. Yes, go ahead, Meeta. 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. So here there's not a single comment other than this Shakun lady's polling slip, not a single observation. It has been like 5 days with this entire team that ECI has. What about the quality of data? Not a single comment and not too many observations have been made. This is ECI's data. The data belongs to Election Commission of India. All we are coming up with is about data privacy, privacy of people. Why are we giving examples? So election, this is a model that has been exposed.
All right. Professor Sajjan Kumar, the question is becoming clear that what is playing out outside the Supreme Court is very different from what is playing out in terms of the hearing in the Apex Court. In the Apex Court, the Supreme Court clearly has, not given any relief to the petitioner so far. It has said that if it happens, then they will set it aside, which essentially means as of now, it is convinced that the exercise which is happening in Bihar is free and fair. But if you are on ground and you are saying that, Professor Sajjan Kumar, that it's not resonating among the people of Bihar, then what is the opposition really raising an issue about?
Yes, first and foremost, in Bihar, you see, this seems to be quite an open election in the sense that all the settled caste and community equation, which has been there until 2020, now because of Nitish Kumar relative weakening, now a section of the EBC voters seems to be opened up. This is one. Now, whether they will retain with the JDU, BJP, NDA, whether they may switch over a section of them to the opposition, or they may go for some sort of fascination with the new alternative, this is yet to be seen. Two, when you have more than 1/3 of the voters belonging to be the young voters who have not seen Mandal of 1990s, so that way the Bihar settled equation now is not very much resonating with them. Whether these voters are going to go by the candidate, they are going to go by the local narrative or the national narrative. So that way it's opened up. So that is why I say in the game of Bihar election, SIR doesn't seem to be the dominant determinant among the voters on the ground. It may be the talking point among the leaders in the party.
And Sajjan, I'm calling you in just a bit to get more details of what you're finding out on the ground. So thank you so much for joining us, Professor Sajjan Kumar, Radhika Khera, Meeta Chakravarti and Tausifur Rahman. Joining us now is Sushmita Dev, Member of Parliament of the Trinamool Congress. Ms. Dev, I appreciate your time. The question really is that Abhishek Banerjee says that the current Lok Sabha must be dissolved because because if the voter list is under question. Is this something that the TMC has discussed with other India Bloc MPs? Because there was a dinner which happened yesterday, which was hosted by Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge.
See, first of all, what Abhishek Banerjee has said is pure logic and it's common sense. Today, the Election Commission of India has embarked upon a special intensive revision, which, as they themselves say, was last done in 2003, so more than 20 years back. Now, this intensive revision, first of all, there's nothing as special intensive revision. It's called a summary revision or a special revision. The way they have done it in such a short period, without discussing it with political parties, without making sure that people are aware of what's happening, so that shows that the ECI is showing a huge sense of urgency. So the message they are giving to the people of India is either that the vote bank is full of foreigners or dead people or whatever that is. So if you are so underconfident, and if your own voters' role is so discredited in your own eyes, then why didn't you do it before 24? Why didn't you do it before the general election? And now that you have not done it and you're imposing this exercise in various state elections, then the ECI is saying that this is absolutely necessary. The situation is so bad with the voters list. Then in that case, the 2024 government and everybody's mandate. So when Abhishek Banerjee says dissolve, it's not just BJP. Everybody goes in Lok Sabha. So you should dissolve it. That's what he's saying. He's right. So you can't say heads is also mine and tails is also mine, right?
Sushmita Dev, Trinamool Congress is also among the petitioners against the SIR or special intensive revision which is happening in Bihar? Because of course you get the sense that Bengal is the next state. Similar exercise will be carried out in states across the country. But the Supreme Court as of now has not really set aside this exercise, which certainly means that it feels that this exercise is free and fair.
See, I heard a panelist on your channel saying there's nothing on the ground on SIR. That's the whole point, that in a democracy like ours, where we have so many people who are marginalized, who don't realize these complicated processes and filling up forms, they don't realize what's happening. By the time they realize what's happening, that 1st of September, deadline to deposit documents have gone. And everybody's going to lose out. Now let's come to the Supreme Court case. Supreme Court is hearing this matter, okay, and right from the start, All India Trinamool Congress has said that ECI has every right to review a voter's roll. But you see, you can't pick up your right to do it and then misuse and abuse it in a way that it becomes totally unethical. See, Maria, in a state like Bihar, in a state like Assam, you have to admit that people in the rural areas are neither prepared nor geared up for it. And what is the main duty of the Election Commission of India? Don't they spend crores saying, please cast your vote and you should not waste your vote? ECI is actually here to ensure that more and more people vote. But what Bihar has turned into is exclusionary, and that's why we are in court. So Supreme Court may think, I mean, I don't know ultimately what will happen to this free or fair exercise or whatever, but I think that it is absolutely unethical and against the spirit of every law and the Constitution of India, the way they are going about it. There's no doubt about that.
All right, Sushmita Dev, Member of Parliament of the TMC, appreciate your time here on NDTV.